There's a big part of what I've been doing out here in Spain that I haven't really mentioned yet, and so I thought this would be a good opportunity to tell you all about my job. So you already know I work as an English teacher in a language school here in Seville, and this is the reception area with our Christmas tree in the background. Moving down the corridor, this is the little section that I'll work in. The open door at the end is my office. And here you are. It's nothing too special, but it works, it functions. There's my desk and some chairs. This is a map that I drew to put in my office, and no, I did not trace it. I'm using it basically just to show people where I come from and the different places in England that they might have visited or might want to go to. I'm pretty proud of it. It only took half an hour, I promise. So this is really frustrating. In Andalusia, they never pronounce the S's in the ends of their words in Spanish, which is fine, but in English it's a problem. So I tell them, you have to pronounce it. That was a little survey I've been taking of people's opinions of the recent tensions between England and Spain over Gibraltar, which I'll include in my university essay. It's getting close to Christmas time, so I've decorated my office with a few little bits and bobs. And this is the waiting room, and then the room that they will do their listening exercises and grammar exercises in. This is an example of one of the sessions that the students will find themselves doing. This is a session 56, so the middle of B1 level, which is an intermediate level. So they'll have a text followed by the same text written in Spanish, followed by vocabulary and different grammatical explanations in each session. And of course it gets progressively harder and more difficult. This is where they'll put their sessions after they have done the grammar exercises in the other room for us to mark, and then once we've marked them, we put them back under their first name. These are a couple of books that we use to help the students prepare for exams. The green book is for your B2 or your first certificate, and the blue book is for your C1 or your advanced certificate. One of the things they have to do is look at photos such as these and answer the questions found at the top of the page, such as how do these people feel. This is an example of a daily timetable. As you can see, it's pretty packed. I work from approximately 10 to about 2:40 and from about 6 till 9:20. It depends if people turn up or not, if I get breaks anymore. They used to be scheduled, but now it's too busy. However, we're getting closer to Christmas time now, so I'm starting to forget some of the more stressful aspects of my job, and I'm focusing on coming home and enjoying the last few weeks that I have here in Spain. So that's what I do, that's where I work. In terms of the age range of people that I speak to, it really does vary, to be honest. I've had people right the way from 14, 15, all the way up to about 60, but the majority are between about 20 and 40. Young professionals out of university, and even people who have had jobs for many years, but who have recently been made redundant through the Spanish economic crisis. It's been a bit sad, to be honest, when I've been speaking to lots of nurses, engineers, really qualified people who just do not have jobs. The people I work with are absolutely lovely and definitely make the job worthwhile. Within a few days of arriving here back in September, it was my birthday, and they helped me to celebrate it and even made me this really lovely card. Sometimes you do get some students who are a little bit more challenging because their level of English is quite low, but at the same time it allows me to practice more Spanish. However, on the other hand, you sometimes get really advanced students or just really bubbly, really excitable students that just make your morning or your afternoon that much better. All in all, I've really enjoyed the teaching experience, but I don't think I'm going to pursue teaching in the future. It's given me loads of transferable skills, which I'm sure will be really useful for me in the future, but I'd like to try my hand at something else. So, there you have it. That's my job. That's what's been keeping me busy for so long, which has meant that I haven't made as many of these videos as I would have liked to. I hope you've been enjoying some of my videos throughout my time in Spain, and if you're interested in following what I get up to when I go to university in Bologna, I go there at the end of January. So, if you click subscribe, you'll keep updated with everything I'm doing in the future. So I guess I will see you next time. Bye!